But the NFL draft is quickly approaching right now, and the Chicago Bears have a big decision to make. Do they keep or trade their number one overall pick?
Well, I'm going to first start by saying this isn't a guess. This is 100% what's going to happen. They're going to trade Justin Fields, and they're going to draft Caleb Williams, and it's the greatest thing that could ever happen in my Commanders franchise. So, do I think it's the right move? Absolutely not. I think Justin Fields is going to be a 10 times better pro than Caleb Williams will ever be. I do think Caleb Williams is overrated. That's just my opinion. I've seen him play Pac-12 football all year, and it was exactly what I thought it was going to be. When he saw a tough defense, he looked bad. I think the game against Notre Dame, he got exposed. I don't think he's nearly ready to play in the NFL as most people think. People are already calling him a generational talent, the next big quarterback. I don't see it. I'd rather have Justin Fields. Now, what's interesting is the New York Giants did call an interview and met with Caleb Williams. It brings back the feelings of the Phillip Rivers, Eli Manning year, where I think the Chargers had the 1, the Giants had the 4, and they did a clean swap. So it is giving me those eerie vibes again, but I still think the Bears take him. They think he's the guy, and it's not going to fix that team at all.
I think you're right. I think they take Caleb Williams. I think Fields gets traded. I pray to God he doesn't get traded to the Steelers. I would not understand that at all. We've seen what Fields has. He's been in shitty luck. He's had shitty luck with coordinators, having bad offensive lines. You're right, Houdini. They have a good defense, but there's a lot of problems on offense that we can't forget either. They have the 9th pick too. So they could take, they have DJ Moore at wideout. They could take quarterback Caleb Williams of the future and then take another wide receiver too and instantly improve that offense. The defense is legit. So it's interesting that I think they were right around 500 this year. I could be wrong. I think we were within 1 or 2 games of 500. Kind of had a little down point when Fields got hurt. But they started to get hot towards the end of the year. So the talent is there. They cleaned house with all the coaching staff except the head coach, so that should be interesting. I think quarterback play with Caleb Williams, I think he has elite arm talent. I don't think that's in question, but Houdini, you touched on it. It was Pac-12 football. He had to put up 50-some points a game. What's it going to look like when he's going against NFL defenses? I know he can make every throw, but is he going to be able to do it? That's going to be the question.
I mean, just to answer my little perspective on it too, I don't think that Caleb Williams is the guy. I hate that we are in a unison. I just don't think that he can handle the NFL reporters. And I think we were talking about that a few months ago. I just think he's so soft. He cries about everything when something doesn't go his way. I think I may have counted like 5 or 6 times that he was crying in his mom's arms because he lost a game. Like, we're going to do that every time we lose. If you're going to play for the Bears, you're definitely going to lose. You know what I mean? We're going to do that 13 times a year. Like, what are we doing?
He did cry. It seemed to be quite a bit in the regular season. Like, I get heartbreaking championship loss, but a couple regular season losses, to Utah.
And you add on the whole hype behind it about, I want ownership of a team. Listen, buddy, you're not Patrick Mahomes. Like, I don't know. I just feel a real certain type of way about him. I don't think that he's it. I don't think he ever will be the guy.
So you're rooting for his failure, it seems like.
Not rooting, but more knowing.
Wouldn't mind it.
That he will fail.
He's just knowing. That's worse than rooting.
Hey, if he did, I always love somebody that proves me wrong. So if he does it, good for him. Hats off. I'm sure maybe he sees this and scrolls on his For You page or something, but good for you, dude, if you end up making it. I hope you
Comment
do.
Back, Caleb.
But not a fan. Leave it at that.